Toki no Sora is a Japanese virtual idol who loves to sing and dance. As a virtual YouTube star, she is an energetic young girl with a motherly attitude, whose hobbies include singing and dancing, and a peculiar love for horror games. Working under the entertainment agency known as Covercore, Sora is the picturesque representative of Cover. She and her peers are from one of the most internationally recognized group of vtubers called Hololive. Being its very first talent and thus its progenitor, she was the one who carried Hololive on her shoulders from day one. As such, she is a highly respected individual. This reputation of hers was earned through her contribution as one of the pioneers of this vibrant industry. Her emotional journey is filled with pride and determination and shows us that anything can be achieved even at your own pace. Her grand reputation and achievements could not come to be were it not for an exhausting amount of hard work. So who is Toki no Sora? Virtual YouTubers are an entertainment phenomenon that was born in Japan, which began sprouting in 2016. This new phenomena features content creators who use virtual avatars to represent themselves. The main medium used for their activities is in their name, YouTube. Permeating throughout Japanese entertainment media, this new industry started with the debut of Kizuna Ai. Kizuna Ai was the first self-proclaimed virtual YouTuber who debuted on December 1st, 2016. With her viral growth in early 2017, she paved the way for the industry to come, marking herself as the progenitor of modern VTubing. Nowadays, the VTuber industry features thousands of different VTubers, each with varied styles of presentation, specialties, and personalities. There are gamers, singers, artists, programmers, and more. Among this diverse sea of virtual talent stands the star of our show, a shy but cheerful girl with a grandiose dream. Sora began her entertainment career on September 7th, 2017 on Nico Nico Doga, a Japanese parallel to YouTube. By today's standard, when a new VTuber appears for the first time, there is often a huge amount of viewership, regarding it as something to be celebrated. In the case of Hololive, when new VTubers debut, it's common for them to reach upwards of hundreds of thousands of viewers and subscribers for their very first stream. By comparison, discounting any staff, Sora's first stream had 13.
もうすごいなと。最初13人ですか？嘘でしょ？
On October 19th, 2017, as celebration for reaching 100 subscribers, her model received a minor update. Later, on Halloween, she received a new costume, accessories, and an unnamed mascot who would later be named Ankimo. Despite all these new changes, her subscription count hadn't noticeably risen. Achan and the staff considered giving up live streams altogether in favor of YouTube videos, but Sora refused. Instead, she worked harder to improve her livestream performance, exploring other platforms like Line, 17 Live, TikTok, and focusing on conversing with her audience and fans. But what is an entertainer without her fans? Sora's slow but steady rise to popularity garnered her a loyal fan base which did not have a name to call themselves. So on November 2nd, 2017, Sora hosted a poll to see what name best suited her fans. There were many suggestions like Tokitomo, Sorabuds, Soragang, and Soraves. But one name stood out among the rest, and that's how the name Soratomo was chosen as the official fan name for her fans. By December 23rd, 2017, Sora's subscriber count reached 1,000. It was a huge number for her, but meager at the time when compared to Kizuna Ai and the other Heavenly Kings. However, on Christmas 2017, a miracle occurred. According to JP Soratomos, Den no Shoujoshiro suffered technical issues midstream, and while waiting for the stream to be fixed, many decided to watch Sora instead and were smitten by her charm and personality. This boosted her subscriber growth and granted her a significant increase in viewers. This abrupt rise shot her subscriber count up to over 3,000 by the end of Christmas, and skyrocketed her straight up to 20,000 at the start of 2018. This sudden rise was quite the sight to behold. Truly, a Christmas miracle. With Sora's rise in popularity, we have yet to know what drives her to be a VTuber. What makes her want to perform in front of thousands of people? So what is her goal? What is Toki no Sora's dream? On December 28, 2017, Sora explained that when she was a child, her mother brought her to a concert at Yokohama Arena. She told Sora that one day, she wanted to see her daughter up there. and from that day forward, Sora made it her dream to have original songs and to one day be able to perform on stage at Yokohama Arena.
いつか横浜アリーナとかでライブして、なんかみんなでライブみたいのもやっていきたいなって思います。
But to be an idol takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Then what challenges does she have in front of her on the way to achieving her idol dream? After the Christmas miracle, Sora's subscriber count continued to climb rapidly, shooting up to 20,000 at the start of 2018. To start off the new year, Sora had her first ever company collaboration with vtuber on January 5th and the 17th. She was the MC for this event.
ミラティブ Q の時間だよ。
The event was a quiz event where viewers would participate via the Mirative app and win prizes if they answered questions correctly. This brand new opportunity was a spotlight for Sora, which quickly turned the first step of her dream into a nightmare. The event was plagued with endless technical problems and many viewers were unable to participate in the event or were disconnected halfway through. The number of participants started at 446 and rapidly dropped down to 47. Losing around 90% of the participants was so alarming to the point that the event was almost called off. Fortunately, despite all the difficulties, one participant managed to answer all of the questions. This Soratomo persevered and was dubbed Leonidas by the fans. The legendary deeds of Leonidas were forever immortalized when Sora symbolically included them in her cover MV of Solar System Disco. After the event, during an after-talk stream, she cried on stream for the first time. This is something that she had promised never to show in front of her fans, that she would never cry out of sadness, but only out of joy.
うまくしかできた。安心しました。ありがとうございます。よし。わかんないよね。
Inspired by Sora's determination, some Soratomos decided to create a beautiful song for her, and Sora released it as her very first Sora song, Yume Iro Asterisk, an original song composed by a Soratomo with Sora's image as their theme. Sora's popularity continuing to rise was a spectacle to behold that was nothing short of astonishing. Described by A-chan herself, Sora was the woman who swam too late to catch the big wave. Despite this, by March 2018 her subscriber count broke through another barrier, surpassing 100,000 in spite of criticism of being a Kizuna Ai clone. With the support of her Soratomos, Sora endured, promising to keep moving forward one step at a time and never stopping, like a star shining in the night sky, a true idol. On May 18, 2018, Sora made her first transformation into an idol by debuting her idol outfit. Achieving the first big step on the path to Yokohama Arena was a monumental and emotional event. One could not help but cheer watching Sora continue to grow. But the road to becoming an idol is more than just changing a costume. She would have to continue to prove her determination through her actions in the years to come. Throughout 2018, she participated in various concerts including Rage Virtual YouTuber Grand Prix, Nico Nico Cho Party, and Tube Out Volume 1. 2018 was a great year of growth for Sora, with her idol activities only continuing to ramp up in 2019. To kick things off, she made a special announcement that would mark a monumental point in her idol career. Presenting herself as a virtual idol, in March 2019 she announced a recording contract with one of the largest recording labels in Japan, Victor Entertainment. Furthermore, she also announced her first album, Dreaming. This event uniquely placed herself as one of the few VTubers with a recording label. In April of that year, she starred in a TV drama named Watanuki Sanchino. It's a 2-season drama focusing on the lives of 3 sisters living together in Tokyo after losing their parents. Sora played the major role of the eldest sister, Watanuki Ichika. This was the second TV show that Sora was a part in, the first being Virtual Sanwa Miteiru, where she only had a minor role. In addition to that, she also released her own light novel on April 29th, titled Toki no Sora, Virtual Idol Dakedo Oujite Kuremasu ka? This light novel tells the story of Sora in her early days, the challenges and the struggles that she and her team had been through. With all the big achievements that she garnered, she finally received her second major model upgrade on June 27, 2019. This new model made her look slimmer, more stylish, and more idol-like. With this new model, Sora was ready to take on her first major step as a solo idol. So on October 6, 2019, Sora got to perform her first ever solo concert, Dream, at Vits Shibuya. Performing Hololive on stage Daydream in the afternoon that same day, Sora's first concert followed later that night, which was an amazing performance. As the title portrays, Dream was truly a dream come true, and this would only be the first of many solo concerts that she would have. 2019 was one of the busiest and greatest years for Sora. She was so busy to the point that it pushed her to exhaustion. Yet despite that, she never stopped due to the support of her family, friends, and fans. On top of all the major events, she also collaborated with other VTubers on the album Imagination Volume 1, while her cover song Alien Alien achieved a whopping 10 million views to date. To top things off, she also reached 250,000 subscribers that year. Although Sora garnered many accomplishments that year, the road to Yokohama Arena remained long with many challenges to face. As the new year of 2020 began, Sora and the other Hololive members performed their first group idol concert, aptly named Non-Stop Story. The concert took place on January 24th at Toyosu Pit. The ending song that they used for the concert was one of Sora's original songs, Dream Story, but with a slight twist. Its lyrics were slightly adjusted from Toki no Sora dayo to Hororaibu dayo. This edit was suggested by Sora herself. Later that year, she also released a mini-album, My Loving, on March 4th, and also her first photo book titled Sora Biori. Things were looking good for Sora, but as 2020 progressed, the world shook in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. This world-shaking event affected Sora, where some of her activities like streaming had to be halted or delayed. Even her birthday celebration stream was postponed. In response to the pandemic, she streamed more frequently from home and even did her very first Guerrilla stream. This was a new experience for her because previously, she mainly streamed from the studio with all the staff at her side since it's easier for them to manage her idol activities. On her 20th birthday, she released Aozora no Symphony, a song she personally wrote for her Soratomos. During an interview, when asked about her feelings about this song, she said, "It feels like I'm putting my whole self out there. It's not easy to get used to. I think it is a special song, containing both the happiness of having someone who is pleased by the song and the uneasiness of it. The lyrics are totally plain, but I figured I should express how I felt to the greatest degree possible. Being too honest might have its drawbacks, but I think if you're living honestly, you can have a blessed life. So on a fundamental level, I'm happy with who I am." In June 2020, she celebrated her belated birthday alongside her alter ego, Yoru no Sora. Unlike Toki no Sora, Yoru no Sora is a much more quiet version of herself where she has a much deeper voice and a more relaxed aura. The song that they performed together was Instant Heaven. Continuing on to September for her 3rd anniversary, she got another model upgrade. This is undoubtedly her most popular and cutest model to date. During the anniversary stream, her longtime friend and colleague, A-chan, wrote an emotional letter for her. It had been a tough journey for them, but they did not falter and persevered till their hard work came to fruition.
これからも一緒に頑張りましょう。これからも止まらずに進んで、少し疲れたらいつでも私に話してね。空友第1号友人 A より。
In that same month, she also held a concert with Azuki titled Setsunatic Chronicles, alongside the release of their single, Kudenai Chronicles. Sora's popularity as an idol kept on soaring even higher to the point where she managed to cross between the barriers of virtual and real. Tokyo Idol Festival is an annual event featuring performances from idols and idol groups all over Japan. That year, they had decided to host their first ever online festival to celebrate not only real-world idols, but even virtual ones. Sora was selected as their first virtual MC from October 2nd to October 4th, 2020. Needless to say, she did a spectacular job. After having hosted TIF 2020, she announced her second album on stage on October 21st. This signified another big step towards her dream. This album was packed with her feelings and memories with her Soratomos, showcasing not just her desire to realize her dream, but to stand together with everyone who had supported her along the way. Soon after the album's release, she also performed her second solo concert, Parallel Time. Parallel Time was performed exclusively online through Spawn. It was an emotional and energetic event which showcased the culmination of Sora's past 3 years. Her experience, talent, and skills were all showcased here. The pandemic had halted many operations across many industries, but for Sora, that didn't stop her. Since people were pressured into staying at home or in isolation, the consumption of digital entertainment had increased. This rising desire for entertainment lifted all VTubers to boom in popularity. As a result, Hololive and the VTuber industry grew dramatically, with Sora herself reaching 500,000 subscribers on October 26, 2020, doubling her subscribers from the previous year. Sora had the will and perseverance to achieve her dream. She always pushes herself to be an idol everyone can be proud of, being a beacon of hope and inspiration. By 2021, Sora had reached heights that she couldn't have even imagined when she first started. On November 2021, she released her third album, Replay, which primarily consists of cover songs. This album is filled with songs that she's interested in or already used to singing during her karaoke streams. When asked about her thoughts on the album, she mentioned that it was a nice change of pace for her, since she was always interested in making an album full of cover songs at least once. Throughout that year, there was a lot of merchandise being made in her image, like plushies and ceramic dolls. She was even made into cards for TCGs such as Rebirth and Vice Wars. Furthermore, she was also selected as the representative of VTubers for the 18th Tokyo International Music Market. And finally, she unveiled her first casual attire on March 3rd, which she had been lacking for a long time, since all her major outfits thus far were idol costumes. We are witnessing Sora's growth as a VTuber, but more importantly, as an idol, and her journey is far from over. There are so many VTubers with a variety of gimmicks, backstories, and designs. There are also some who aspire to be singers and idols themselves. So why are we supporting Sora? What makes us put all this effort to make a video about her for this normal-looking girl? Sora has been part of the VTuber industry since 2017 and an idol since 2018. She has been called by many names.
トキの空です。それママちゃんじゃないよ。空でさ。それ先輩アイドルだね。そうだ。
But the core part of Sora's identity is being a normal girl with a humble attitude, a heartwarming personality, and a magnificent dream. People naturally gravitate to Sora with her amazing singing talent, for being an idol who talks to fans as if they are her family, even after becoming a celebrity. While making this video, we decided to ask Soratomos, why do you root for Sora? We had 73 responses to our poll. The most frequent reason why Soratomos love Sora is because of her charming personality. Soratomos see her as a relaxing, down-to-earth, polite, and comforting dork with a humble, positive, and calm attitude. Other reasons included her ability to sing, as well as her cuteness. Many of the responses that were in Japanese also noted that Sora's singing makes them feel better. By the time of this recording, we have celebrated her 1 million YouTube subscribers and 5th anniversary. We are rooting for her to realize her dream because it shows that even a normal girl can reach big heights. She motivates us to push harder, even just a little, and even a tweet from her saying that we should take care of our health is enough to motivate a lot of people. For us, she's a genuine and hard-working idol, and we couldn't be any prouder of her achievements. We can't wait to see how much more she will accomplish to reach Yokohama Arena and even beyond. Sora is very soft-spoken, but confident. She follows her own pace and is considerate of others. She will never deliberately overshadow anyone and will always support them as everyone supports her. A firm pillar to many people. She's able to inspire them like a traditional idol and is always earnest to a fault. The progress of Sora's subscription count is often outpaced by her peers in the VTuber industry. One can say that her design in comparison might seem plain like water, but that in itself can be a good thing. She will not force you to watch her, but wants you instead to first take care of yourself, both mentally and financially. For her, any kind of support such as watching her streams or drawing art will make her happy. Sora's streams provide Soratomos with a comfortable and warm vibe that even if we watch other VTubers, she's watching with us. When we watch Sora's streams, she makes us feel like we're coming home. This is the end of our video of Toki no Sora's journey, but she still has a long road ahead of her. Her journey, which began as a high school girl VTuber, transformed her into the foundational pillar of Hololive and into the idol that we cheer for today, supporting her to help her achieve her dreams. When you are stressed or unmotivated, you can always count on Sora to brighten up your day like the idol that she is. She will give you the motivation to move. Just remember to step and go.